In this video, we are going to go through the thought process of trying to find a missing variable without knowing whether we're using sine, cosine, or tangent. So here we have a triangle with a reference angle of 18 degrees, and we know that the adjacent side is 100 degrees, 100 meters, and we know that we are looking for the opposite side, identified by the variable x. So if we remember the SOHCAHTOA acronym, which one of those has both the opposite and adjacent in it? Well, the sine equation doesn't, the cosine equation doesn't, but the tangent equation does. So we know that we are going to use the tangent equation here. So tan of the angle equals the opposite over the adjacent. Now we can substitute the values in, and we know that the angle is 18 degrees and the adjacent side is 100. So we'll substitute those values in here. Tan 18 degrees equals the opposite, or x, over 100. And now, using our calculator, we can determine that the tangent of 18 degrees is 0.3249, again to 4 decimal places. And that still equals x over 100. Now, in order to isolate the variable, in order to get the x by itself, we must do the opposite of dividing by 100, which is multiplying by 100. And we have to do that to both sides of the equation in order for them to both be equal. If we multiply decimal 3249 by 100, we get 32.49, and alone on this side is the x. Oops. So we know that x equals 32.49 meters. And that makes sense looking back at the triangle. Sometimes these triangles that you see in textbooks and such aren't drawn to scale, but it's nice to look back and see that if this side is 100 meters, then it's reasonable that the opposite side would be 32.49 meters. Now try a few on your own.